And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we ended up going 9-8, which unfortunately was not enough for a playoff spot. Uh, but we made some pretty big moves, in my opinion, in the offseason. The biggest of mine, I would say, is Jamal Evans, wide receiver in free agency, 88 overall without morale. You see, coming off of a near 1,900 26 touchdown season. We signed him for 4 years. Receiver hasn't been our biggest standout, but hopefully this year. As well as we ended up drafting Teron Burrow in the first round. Hopefully he can be that difference maker for us. But some new faces, getting some starting opportunities. As you see, we have our guy here, Isaiah Wall, with Ashton Genty retiring. He is now the running back one on this team. And then same with currently it is Nick Jennings as the will linebacker with Matt Royce retiring. However, in the near future, I'd like to say that Doug Rainey will probably be taken over. But I'm excited to see how this team is going to perform this year with all these expectations uh, after, how last year ended. Oh, by the way, scouts. Here are the scouts and their regions. Uh, every single position is the first one, so safety, interior offensive lineman, cornerback, edge rusher, and offensive tackle. Now, without any more delays, we're going to get right into this season with a 34-20 win to start. We see Ben Ramirez, our wide receiver two, go down for 3 to 5 weeks, which means Cano is going to he's going to get the wide receiver free reps now for a few weeks. But we're going against the Chargers, and then we'll go against the Bills, and then against the Chargers again. So 2 times in 3 weeks. By week 4, we'll be done with them, and we start the season out 2-0. Buffalo, however, also 2-0. We're going to quickly do our focus scoutings. Your offensive lineman is going to be week 8. Obviously, it's not a big region apparently. Like it's pretty lackluster, but regardless, I hope it pans out. And then offensive tackle is a plus, but it is, in my opinion, the weakest of the 5 needs of ours. Like we don't need it really at all, but might as well throw in a fifth position. Here are the players who are expecting new contracts: Isaiah Haynes, Carl West, Jamie Espinoza, Trey Ortiz, Daniel Jett, Jalen Blackman, Ben Para, Taylor Matthews, Brandon Beach, Raheem Teague, Gabriel Bundy, Courtney Bird, Sean Peterson, Brock Bowers, Rylan Boston, and Tony Browning is a fifth-year guy. We're going to start by locking up this kicker. 5 years. Don't want to have to worry about kicker for the foreseeable future. But after that, the interests or the needs definitely shift. We do have a lot of money, thankfully. I think for the money, we might as well sign Taylor Matthews if he's going to play for cheap. I mean, however, after that, now we're looking at the starters who are expecting big money. 2 year, 52 mil. And Isaiah Haynes does resign. I think we are probably going to let Daniel Jett walk. We do want to let one of our guys start. We could have potentially re-signed Jett and then let Haynes walk, but I'd rather have kept Haynes. Carl West, in my opinion, is by far the biggest priority here. 4-year deal. I'm on the fence with Software, but we're really close. Okay, okay, I like that. Now, ideally, Ortiz, we'd also love to have back. But I don't think Ortiz wants to play for us, which definitely sucks. But I'm not upset with it because it does save us some money. Week 3 against the Bills, can we get the win? We do, 31-17 with Rashad Jackson winning Player of the Week. All right, Carl West. All right, fine with that. And I'm just going to be honest, I'm not really sure we'll offer free mail. Just so we can have a pretty accurate cap number. Because if Ortiz doesn't want to re-sign, then so we're looking at about 75 mil is what I'm willing to spend. Para's probably gone. Beach is definitely on the table. However, I'm not quite sure I'm willing to commit, especially with Eric Guerrero, second round pick, set to get some playing time. I mean, Teague has no interest, and I'm not gonna go out of my way if he's not interested. Gabriel Bundy's probably gone. Courtney Bird, I mean, honestly, why not? 2.5 mil 1 year. He might not make the roster, but everyone else, Jalen Blackman would definitely be nice to bring back. We'll bring Jalen Blackman back for 2 years. Get him for the peak of his career before the regression. It will hit, but not be a big factor. And I reckon that's it because Espinoza, we do have a tight end on standby in Westbrook who I'm definitely interested in. And I think Espinoza might be a franchise tag potentially as we lose to the Chargers 17-14, suffering our first loss. Roberto Trevino is going to be out for 3 to 7 weeks. The question is it worth being put on IR? We're going against the Seahawks, who are another good team. They're 3-1 as well. And we win 26-10. 3 to 5 weeks. Okay, so timeline's definitely gone down, which is good. Hopefully will mean he will be back. Enough. Dolphins struggling, but doesn't mean they can't, try and make an upset. 13-6. And we see Logan Hardy now go down with an injury, so the O line is starting to get a bit concerning. I don't know why it says Hall of Fame next to Dylan Northcutt. I guess that means we're already a Hall of Famer. So rushing wise, Isaiah Wall not doing as good as we would have liked, averaging just under 4 a carry. Receiving, we see Jamal Evans leading the team in yards. However, Espinoza with touchdowns. We see Teron Burrow there as well. Blocking, only 2 sacks allowed is pretty good, but like I said, with injuries, hard to tell. Jose Delgado leading the team with 30, but 29 for Blackman and Bundy. With tackles for loss, 8 going for Blackman and Beach, 7 for Para, 6 for Delgado. 7 sacks already for Blackman, 5 for Para. Interceptions, 2 for Haynes. Leads the team. Kicking Boston, 12 for 15 punting, 58-yard average so far for Bobby Rich. All right, so the stats are good. We're gonna go ahead and advance for Steelers. They're 1-5, but like I said, trap games can happen anytime. Thankfully, we avoid it. Our national focus is going to go to interior offensive linemen because it looks like we are going to be replacing Ortiz. And we lose to the Jets 26-20. I think we're going to keep the core together. I mean, we'll go ahead and poke our nose out there, see if there's any good centers available. Damn, is no one interested? Bengals should theoretically want a center. I don't know why I'm scrolling this way, but well, they got a young guy. Maybe they believe in him. Dolphins, not quite as big of a need for them, it says, but same thing. They got a young guy. Maybe they believe in. Philly could definitely use one. It's their number 2. Question is, do they actually? They just drafted a guy. Yeah, no. Jacksonville? Oh yeah, they could definitely use one. First round pick. I mean, I don't think it's worth with them either. A lot of these teams just genuinely don't need a center. It says they do, and that's what we're looking for. But Titans, it's number 5 on their list, but they're the final team. They got these 2 young guys. Honestly, what do you, Jacksonville is the only team that makes true sense to me, and that's not even saying anything because everyone else has a center locked down. Or, you know what, maybe the center isn't what I should be looking at. Like, the Broncos definitely should want a center. Green Bay honestly should want. What was Green Bay offering, if anything? They're offering a corner, a third, sixth, fifth. Okay. Well, we're gonna take this guy off your hands. We have Taylor Matthews, who so we'll actually be even nicer and we'll take Skylar Mullen, which puts you just able to afford it, as well as you're offering all those picks. Well, let me see. Does a future first change here? Ooh, he does. A future first. We'll take that. So yes, our center room does take a heavy hit, but oops, I hit the wrong button. Going against the Rams now. We win 27-20 with a new injury. It's going to go to Carl West. The injuries on the O line. We have a week 12 bye, which is actually really nice. Gets us right in time for that playoff time. Find out the playoff picture when it means the most. We win against the Chiefs 20-13, who I think we might have their pick. Patriots are really good. Are we able to pick up the win against them? However, we don't. We lose that one. And we enter the bye week as, what is it, 8-3? Yes. We'll go ahead and advance week, and then we'll check out the stats, and then ooh, we have some focus players actually. We'll do real quick. And check the stats. Um, for me personally, I'm gonna do these round 2 for free tight ends. We'll advance week versus the Cardinals since I'm right here, and then we'll check out stats, which we win. Chiefs win, unfortunately. Shaw Jackson having a better passing year than most years, I think. Isaiah Wall currently on pace for 1,000 yards, points scored, doing really good. Okay. 600 yards is our leading guy, which, I mean, if he turns it up, he might get to 1K. It's going to be a stretch, but we're not a pass first team, so I don't really mind. 6 sacks by Irons, which he's the backup, which is fine. Total tackles 79-76 for Delgado and Metcalf, leading the way, with tackles for loss being 13 for Blackman, 12 for Para. Sacks 11.5 for Blackman, 9 for Para. 3 interceptions for Haynes. Kicking, still 80%. Punting, 53.5, 54-yard average, pretty good. Week 14 against the 49ers, we're both 9-3. One of us have to lose. It's going to be the 49ers, and that puts us as the current number 2 seed, with Baltimore being 10-3, New England being 10-3, Jacksonville being 9-4. We have the division locked up with a win or a Broncos loss. So we're in a really good spot. We'll check out our negotiations real quick. like I said, I don't plan on bringing anyone back out of this group besides Tony Browning. I mean, Raheem Teague I would like, but if he's not interested, he's not interested. Week 15 against the Chiefs, they're 3-10. They're starting to string together wins. We have to put an end to it, and we don't. Oh, screw you, game. You're hurting draft pick. Like they pick at number 6 now. Denver loses though, so we have locked up the division. We fall to the number 4 seed though, which we play Tennessee, Denver, and Tampa Bay. So ideally, I'd love to get that. Oh my goodness, 4 injuries. Isaiah Wall, torn labrum, 3 to 5 weeks. Question is, did he get to 1K yards or not? 946. He does not. This is going to be the first time in a long time we do not have a 1K rusher. All right, week 17 now. We win. Week 18 ended off. We're 12-4. The 1 seed is possible. I have my hand covering the screen. I can see the bottom left corner, so I'll know when we're done advancing. All right, I see it. 3, 2, 1. We win, but we're still in the wild card round. We end up with the 2 seed Baltimore at 13-4. Does just beat us out. I guess they had the tiebreaker. We'll be playing Buffalo. Thing I'm really concerned about is all of these guys are 1 to 3 weeks. Ideally, I need y'all back next game if we make it. All right, so here is the team. Honestly, even with the injuries, we're still looking pretty good on offense, minus the running back. Same on defense. We just have a really good team. I'm confused. Who is the injured guys? Okay, Blackman, Guerrero's a backup, Mullen. Well, Guerrero's not really a backup, but can we beat the Bills? All right. Crowd is loud. Let's do this. We take the lead 3-0. But the Bills say, hold up, 7-3, they do lead. On our moving, 14-3, 14-6 now, 14-12. We failed a 2-point conversion. 17-12. 2017, we're hopping in. This might go to overtime. 33 seconds. 2 timeouts. Patriots beat the Dolphins 34-28. First down, timeout. 28 seconds. They're facing a long field goal right now. Commanders beat the Bears 26-18. There's a penalty as well as a flag. Oh, they're the same thing. Oh, we're accepting that. Push them back as many yards as we can. Okay, 24 seconds now.
Levy's pass
Only manages 1 yard.
to number 83. A gain of 11 brings up second down at the Raiders' 39-yard line.
They're going for the kick. If they miss, it's a 56-yarder. It is wide to the right, and we're
This
going to
kick
win.
is no good. That keeps the score Raiders 20, Bills 17.
Power back Madrano. We'll give a carry, sure.
Number 36 on the carry. The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
And
The
we are moving
gain
on 20 to 17. It was a close one, but a win is a win. And hopefully we can get the team back. All those injuries, 1 to 3 weeks. And literally none of them come back. Okay, so we're going into the divisional round against the Patriots, who advanced. Jacksonville beats Houston. We see the Falcons upset the 49ers. The Saints had the one, so a little division game for those two. And then the Lions and the Commanders. Okay. New England beat us earlier in the season. Can we get our get back, or will they beat us? All right. Divisional round time. Let's do this. Who gets the win? It's going to be New England starting out up 3, but we tied at 3. New England now up 6 to 3. Up 13 to 3 now. Up 16 to 3, 16 to 10, 19 to 10, 19-17. Oh, they recovered the onside kick.
recovered by New England.
Okay, we're hopping in again. Right. What the fuck? He just breaks the tackle. He doesn't brace for her or nothing. He's just a stone statue apparently. Yeah, that's just not happening. What is the point of realism if that's gonna happen? Come on.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Patriots first down. It's a
That
gain
was
of
an
10
amazing run by him. I
First
literally
down,
you had to give him
Patriots.
flowers.
Vincent's pass, intended for number 36, incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Ben Para with the interception.
Pass intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Wilson's pass to the sideline and incomplete.
Who is
It's now
14?
second
Oh,
down and
Burrow.
10.
And there goes Evans.
It's a gain
Up
of
to the
21
33.
yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the...
Why is Medrano the starting running back? I get from an overall standpoint, but
33-yard line.
he's a power back.
13 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
All right, New England's actually taking their timeouts.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
First and goal to the 6. There we go.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. Go.
The ball carried by number 23. Stopped short of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and goal.
Let's go.
And Owens is in.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point
And Bowers has it. All right, so they have.
conversion is successful. That makes the score Raiders 25, Patriots 19.
All right, they have a timeout and a minute to go. They gotta go 70 yards.
Take over first
They need
and
a
10
touchdown and the extra
at their
point.
own 30-yard line.
So if we somehow happen to block the extra point, I mean, that's amazing. Or, of course, he misses.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Good wrap-up tackle.
Houston's pass complete to number 84. Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
And down he goes!
5 yards. And it's third down. The quarterback on the scramble. Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain. It's fourth down.
It is incomplete!
Houston's pass incomplete on the deep ball. It's a turnover on downs. Number 23, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Really, there's a penalty.
Offense.
Fine.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
You want to accept that penalty? Fuck you. Seriously, accept that penalty, screw you guys. Haynes is going on IR. No matter what, he will not be back. Which means we have to bring in a cornerback. And who else but Kalen Robinson, top of the list for a reason. Our former guy. Go ahead and chase one final ring together. Who are we playing in the championship? Is it going to be the Ravens or the Jaguars? It's Duval. Saints and the Falcons Cinderella run. Commanders, however, only in because they won their division, finishing 9-8. They're still alive. All right, we're going fast. 7-all. 14-7 we lead. 14-10. They bring it closer. Oh, 17-14 they 8 to lead. 21-17 we lead into the fourth. 24-21 they lead. 28-24. 38-28. I'm hopping in, bro. It's looking bad. Jamal Evans is seriously worth every penny right now.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, if he would have caught that. He had the inside leverage.
Jackson's pass incomplete from the contact. It's second down and 10.
Good catch, Cano.
Jackson's
I was not
pass
expecting that.
complete to number 88. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
And Cano's got the first down.
It's a gain of 11. And a Raider first down. First and 10.
We got Walford out there. Need the loft a bit higher, Rashad. It's okay. All right. Let's look at the replay. It's a high penalty. Granted, that's just an amazing play by the DB.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready?
And then another great one. Ooh, he's getting injured.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Okay, break. Step ready.
No, it's just too far.
Incomplete in the end zone. Sets up fourth down. The field goal is good. Makes the score.
We force a 4th and 1. Okay, we got to go 78 yards. One timeout, 2:40 to go.
22-yard line.
It's one play. No, it's underthrown. Are you kidding me? He underthrew it. Good run by Orlando
Gain of
Newton.
17 yards.
That's how you earn yourself more reps come next year.
Las Vegas, first down.
18 Cardinals.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And Espinosa comes down with the jump ball. I mean, this is just beautiful. I mean, there was literally no time for that to develop. They were ready.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Come on.
Oh, oh my goodness. Hip drill pick six to end our season.
The kicker on for the point after.
Oh, welcome back to the team camera.
Is good.
I mean, we're going to need an onside kick.
Makes the score Jaguars 45, Raiders 31. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard
Like,
line.
literally, that is the most heartbreaking thing ever. 2v1. 2v1. You guys couldn't win that.
A 4-yard loss brings up second and 14 at the 26-yard line. Jackson's pass forced to the ground and incomplete. It's now third down and 14.
Let's go.
Jackson on the keeper. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
What are you going to do? I mean,
Ready.
yo,
Jackson's pass.
yo, you leave the team. Leave the team. Leave the team. That's ridiculous. That you've been absolutely worked. Like, I get it. Everyone has a bad game. That's you need to seriously go into fucking like
38.
witness protection. Like, let me tell you, if I was a fan of the Raiders and I watched that rep, I would be worried for your life. Like, that is ridiculous how you just got worked like that every single play of that drive. That's embarrassing. There's only so much you can do when, Rashad Jackson, quarterback one. Love to see that. Wheeler, is that our guy? I don't think it is. Yeah, Wall. Camarillo at tight end one, our former guy. Espinoza at tight end two, though. Eddie Elliott, left tackle one. I mean, I'm so heartbroken after that. How you get worked every single play is out of my. It's out of like how. Kirkland at D tackle free. Nico Pineda at Mike 140 NFC, former guy for us. Congrats to him. Ryan Boston, Bobby Rich. If Samuels is our guy, I'm gonna be amazed. I'm gonna go check. No, McDonald. Okay, And the Commanders are pulling off the Cinderella story. They're one game away. Billy Cash wins MVP. How close were we to it? We got quarterback one and we weren't even in the top 10. We were number 3 in best quarterback. How we're Pro Bowler one, I don't know. Because like it's not like the Falcons or the Jaguars, the two guys who placed above us. Like neither of them placed above us. Made the Super Bowl. No, it don't make sense. Well, I guess for the Falcons it does. Joshua Carty, our former kicker, I see on that right side. The Jaguars say, you know what? Screw your Cinderella run. But we have some retirements to go over. Obviously, Joshua Carty, as I mentioned. Eric Douglas sounds like a familiar name. Calling it quits. Andre Wallen, definitely a familiar name. Familiar. We see Kalen Robinson, Chad Burris, Brock Bowers. I don't even know who Burris is, but I'm guessing we cut someone. Max Dunn calls it quits, our former guy. Josh Rutherford spent a year with us in the twilight of his career. D'Angelo Favors. Damn, a lot of our former tight ends. That's crazy. Jerry's easily former guy. I'm surprised he was hung around for that long. He was not very good. Waste of a draft pick, in my opinion. Juan Madrano. All right. Last thing we have left to do is advance week. Players to negotiate with. We're going to quickly just boop. Okay. Espinoza gets the franchise tag, and that should do it. Penpar going up in dev really sucks, but we weren't going to resign him anyway. Here's everyone who is going to be testing. I do want to check out our league transactions as well, just us, because I want to know who that player was. Really strong safety Rocky Morse. I'm going to be honest, not a big deal. No idea who he is. Like he wasn't one of the hidden dev guy, or not hidden dev. Yeah, you get what I mean. But anyway, that is going to do it. Just to be clear, actually, yes, all our guys are still here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you guys next time for the off-season stream of season 14. I forgot to say. Yes, this was season 14. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.